Want to say something really funny to start us off?
Yes, I want to give a cool intro. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Hi everyone, welcome to my new YouTube
The Gamer Company.
video. Why'd you interrupt me?
How's it going? How's it going, Curtis?
Today.
I don't like this. Can I start over?
Sure.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
do a little
Shut up!
Shall we?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Candid Conversations. I'm here with my friend Curtis today, and we're going to talk about some deep, ugly topics.
Like f***ing Halo.
So Curtis, you might be wondering why. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. We're playing some Firefight today because the topic of conversation is Halo.
My
Curtis,
favorite thing.
you might be wondering why I picked Installation 04 as our map. Did you have?
I would never wonder, for I know the reason.
What's the reason?
Because wasn't the first Halo game you played Halo 1 Anniversary, and that came with a little map pack for Halo Reach, and this was the Firefight map that was on it, and so it's like your weird little nostalgia thing. For me, it's Delta Halo from Halo 2. Why the f*** am I green?
Well, very good answer. You clearly know me well, but the reason I picked Installation 04 today was because there's a little game coming out. I think in 2026, Halo Campaign Evolved, and I don't think you're very excited, based on my understanding.
No.
Why might that be?
So, there's already grunts with like plasma launchers. Oh my goodness. So 343 has a history with Halo, given that
What is
now
343?
they've
Let's
been-
start at the very basics here.
343 are the current developers of Halo after taking over from Bungie in
Okay.
2011.
They took over in
2010
2011. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 2010 is when Halo Reach came out, so I think 2011. Or maybe 2010, who knows. But yeah, 343 is the current, or was the current developer. I say was in massive air quotes, because now Halo Studios is the developer of Halo, but that 343 just changed their name, so it's not really like a different company or anything.
Yeah, and I wanna point out that Curtis and I, well, we've known each other since. I mean, I knew of you in elementary school, but we knew each other, like, started being friends in middle school, and we grew up on Halo. I started with, as Curtis said, Combat Evolved Anniversary in, I think I first played in 2011 or 2012, so a little bit after it came out. And but Curtis, you've been going for a hot minute. What's your Halo origin story?
My Halo origin story was me and my brother finding our dad playing on the original Xbox in his room one day and seeing him play Halo 2, and we were just absolutely fascinated by it. And ever since then, it's been all downhill. I've been dedicated to this franchise that never gets anything but worse, and it makes me so sad. Pardon my nihilism about this, but I think it's warranted. I'm running out of DMR ammo.
I didn't realize that that's how it started. Like, I knew that you and your brother played since you were, but children. I didn't realize it was because you saw your dad playing it. I'm about to die.
Yeah, we were watching him play through the second level of Halo 2 Outskirts. I still remember what he was doing. It's during like the Warthog section where you're on the beach and he was just running around with like a plasma pistol.
Just
That's
going
burned
for
into
it.
my head. Yeah.
I just enacted my strategy in this game where I start with the class that is the shotgun, and then after my first death, I grab the class that is DMR, and now I have the ultimate loadout.
I've got the target designator.
You always go for that.
I just kind of I go for whatever ordnance drop was closest to me, and that just kind of happened to be it. I don't really like the target designator that much. Rah 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 rah. But yeah, that's our cool Halo Origins from E3 today.
Well, I should also mention that my real Halo origin in terms of when I actually first heard about it was from you in the schoolyard, because you and
Yeah.
a few of the little ones were playing. I guess just playing Halo, like make believe around the playgrounds, and I remember you saying Gravity Hammer or Energy Sword or something, and I was like, oh, this is my friend now.
That's me. I am Gravity Hammer Energy Sword.
But anyway, so we're caught up. The origin stories, we are now in the year of our Lord 2026, still playing what I consider to be the best Halo Reach. And
I like Halo Reach. I have so much nostalgia for it.
You're here actually, like I brought in a man with his doctorate in Haloology because
Yeah.
you actually have the method to fix Halo. So welcome to How to Fix Halo.
Welcome to How to Fix Halo with Curtis. I don't know where to begin. I feel like I just kind of want to talk about where Halo is now, and specifically the Halo 1 campaign evolved. Bad name, don't like that.
Alright, hit us with it.
Alright, so we are at Halo after Halo Infinite's really weird, fucked up launch, because that's a hunter. Uh-oh. Getting out of the Warthog. Because 343 and just cannot launch a finished game for the life of them. And so Halo Infinite comes out as a beta. That was just the launch date in like November or whenever the hell. And then campaign comes out in December, and it's just kind of like modern. Oh my!
Yeah, I got huntered.
Some grenade knocked the Warthog I was standing by straight into me. I just got smashed by a Warthog carcass. But yeah, Halo Infinite launches. It's all sorts of weird and f***ed up. And so, can this hunter please? There we go. We were kind of left in the situation where Halo Infinite had like kind of a good launch. People were really liking the multiplayer, and it was like, oh, Halo's back. We're getting something decent again. Yay! Everybody cheered and clapped and like whatever. And then the development of Halo continued, and since Microsoft's current strategy with development is just hire contractors, never have developers who understand the game they're working on. Why would you want that when you can do shit for cheap? And then Halo Infinite just bleeds developers, and post-launch support slows to a crawl for like 2 years or something.
Oh, we got Energy Sword Elite coming in.
Yeah, I just blew them up.
Hell yeah. Sorry, go on.
And so yeah, that's kind of how things end up, with Halo Infinite just kind of like floundering for a while until it finally decides it's gonna get good. And that's a whole thing on its own. But then, was it like the Game Awards or something? Or some like Microsoft conference, they announced Halo. Oh my god! I made a gambit to go get an energy sword and it did not work.
Oh.
Halo 1 Campaign Remastered, which is
Okay.
the second remake of Halo 1. The first one coming out in 2011 or whatever.
I got spawn killed. I need help.
And so we're now on the second remake of Halo 1, and what is 343's like 5th reboot of the series. And I just found that reveal to be the most whelming thing possible. Like, not underwhelming, not overwhelming, just, yeah, that's that. Whatever. They did, I think, probably the most boring thing possible in remaking Halo 1 again. Similar to what they did with the original remake of Halo 1, which is just kind of...
There's an energy sword up here if you want it.
Oh, I just picked up another one, but I'll grab that one too. We got more ammo than this one. Which the original one was like kind of built on top of Halo 1, but with improved graphics in big air quotes, and a lot of assets from different Halo games. You got a bunch of like Reach stuff and Halo 3 stuff in there, and it just is really ugly, and no one likes it.
Now, okay, I will say that I love Combat Evolved Anniversary, but that's only because I fully acknowledge that's because it was the first Halo I ever played. So nostalgia goggles are on, and they are not coming off.
Yeah, I have the same thing with Halo 2. Is Halo 2 the best Halo game? No, Halo 2 has a lot of problems and a nightmare development. It's a miracle that that game came out and is as good as it is.
I like the dialogue.
Yeah, Halo 2 has really good writing. Halo 2's sick. Anyway, we're now on to the current year Halo campaign evolved. I want to say like Combat Anniversary or something because the title's so bad.
Now, I have heard the argument, to play devil's advocate here, that instead of saying it's the most whelming release they could have possibly done, or the most boring, people saying it is the most safe, because Halo kind of, like you said, Halo's kind of in a poopy spot. Like, Infinite was a nightmare, and it got boring very fast, and the show, let's not even get started on how terrible the show was.
Oh, I forgot about the show.
Where they said, and I quote, that you can't tell a story about a character who has a mask on.
Yeah, that's you know, historically never ever happened ever.
Yeah, Darth Vader who?
Avery.
Yeah.
In editing, just put up a bunch of examples, please, because I think you consume a greater variety of media than I do.
I will put up a plethora of examples of characters that had a deep story and also had a mask on.
Thank you so much.
Including Mr. Skull.
Our famous character, yes. But I mean, I agree. I think a remake of Halo 1 is the safest
Okay, Suicide
possible
Ground.
thing. Uh-oh. I'm in a drop pod with some friends in it. But do you know what safe stuff is?
Boring?
Yes. They just did the most boring thing.
Yeah, it doesn't really, it doesn't take any steps. There's no steps forward, there's no steps backward, it's just there.
I am seeing a brute just slide across the ground diagonally. I'm leaving him alone. He's freaking me out. Oh, I got a killing frenzy! I'm bloody delicious at Halo!
I haven't stayed alive long enough to get one of those.
There's another brute. Come here, Runkle Bunkle.
I'm shooting hunters in a barrel. Ow.
I just got killed by whatever. But yeah, I think Halo 1 Super Remake Ultra Anniversary Halo style is just kind of a dumb decision.
I was excited. Like, okay.
Why?
Okay, now hear me out. Again,
I'm trying.
Combat Evolved Anniversary was... It's got such a special place in my heart, so the fact that they were gonna, you know, show some love to that campaign and make it look all pretty and blah blah blah, I was excited. But what I loved probably the most of Combat Evolved Anniversary, actually without a doubt loved the most, was the multiplayer. Because until then, I was Mr. Nintendo kid and never played a proper multiplayer video game. Like, I didn't have anything that had like a decent like online like lobbies and gameplay and gunplay and the graphics, right? Like, I was playing on the Wii until then. So I remember the campaign, which was just a dumbed down version of the the multiplayer, which was just a dumbed down version of the Reach multiplayer, as awesome. And I was like, if they just give me a nice simple Halo 1 themed multiplayer, I'll be happy. And there's no multiplayer!
No.
I died again.
Oh, I found Sliding Man, and I just took him out of his misery.
There's no multiplayer. From what I heard the other day, that there's no firefight either.
It's not a surprise. Halo hasn't had firefights since. Well, I mean, it's kind of an Infinite, but like that's whatever. It hasn't like launched with a proper firefight mode since Reach, so I feel like that was a foregone conclusion. Firefight hasn't returned in any sort of proper capacity in a really long time.
Anti-vehicle up.
I don't even care. I'm using a Spartan laser on this man. There we go.
Get him.
So, like, like I said, I was excited. I am no longer. Ouch.
I mean, from the reveal, I'm like, yeah, it's like graphically, it's like, wow, look at all those textures and lighting and whatever. But I feel like with a remake, you want to make a game that looks like the Thing, but better, and Halo 1 campaign ultra epic style. I keep wanting to call it something different every time, and that's just gonna continue. It's just there's so many like infinite assets in it and other stuff that just doesn't look like Halo 1, that it's like, well, what was the point of this?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna give me Halo 1, I mean, there's a hunter coming.
It almost seems like Halo Infinite Part 1.5.
Yeah. I feel. Oh my! I got suicide grunted. I mean, this is absolutely them testing the waters to see how this lands.
That's a hit.
To see if they're going to continue doing this, because it really does seem like they're going to want to restart and just go through the entire original Halo trilogy and like remake it.
Yeah, with their only, like, it seems that their only justification is, oh, now it's on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Which, okay. In my eyes, that kind of just lost, like, one of the few things that was special about Halo at this point, which was it, like, being exclusive to something. Now it's like, oh, you play it on your toaster, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to care about exclusives now that, like, I primarily play on PC, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really have the same effect as it did, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a good thing if new blood is brought into Halo, but you know, it would also be brought into Halo if you just made a good video game.
Wouldn't that be a crazy idea?
Okay, so now we've established that the new Halo's gonna probably be
The best one yet.
oh, sorry, yeah, the best one yet
Yeah.
of all time. Maximum effort. Now, from Professor PhD Curtis' perspective, how can they fix Halo?
I think the best way to move Halo was to like go forward, like do something new with Halo,
Scratch one covenant.
and I feel like the best way to do that was, okay, Master Chief's had his time. I kind of want a new protagonist. Give me a new Spartan. I think that would be cool. 343 has established the Spartan 4s, and a lot of people don't like the Spartan 4s because of how they were portrayed in Halo 4 originally. Like when you meet Sergeant Palmer or whatever, a lot of people really didn't like when she says, "Oh, I thought you'd be taller." That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I don't give a shit that much, but people don't like him, and I feel like a good way to like have people maybe have a higher opinion of them is, what if we got to play in a campaign, have a new protagonist that was one, because it's not like it would be the first time where a Halo game has had a protagonist that wasn't Master Chief, like Reach and
ODST.
yeah, ODST, yeah.
It was so good.
I was thinking more so in like the playable Spartans. But yeah, I mean, like, who doesn't like Noble 6? Like, it helps a lot that they're like your own custom dude, and people are always gonna like have, I guess, like a higher opinion of that. But I feel like that would be like a cool thing to do, like have us go forward as like a new Spartan, and also let's fight a new enemy. I think Halo, we've had the Covenant for a while, and in Halo 4, since I don't know why, but they were just like, we're gonna have the Covenant again, but not really, but yeah, it's the Covenant. They're back.
Somehow they returned.
I mean, it make like in lore, it's like just because you like took down the major like governing body of something doesn't mean that the whole organization's gonna collapse under it. Like there were like splinter groups of the Covenant. But
Yeah, that's what the Banished is, right?
yeah, Banished was a splinter group of like mostly like founded by brutes that broke off from the government because government. That's a new word I made up. Broke off from the Covenant because they didn't like how they were being treated. And in reality, in the game, the Banished just acts like the Covenant.
Yeah.
I really don't like, especially in Infinite. Given it's got some of my favorite like designs, specifically the elites in Halo Infinite. I love the Halo Infinite elites; they're my favorite elites.
Right.
But they still got the red, blue, white, gold color scheme of the regular Covenant, and it really doesn't feel any different. Like I think Halo Wars 2 established them as having this like very scrappy, like sharp metal, angular, like gray and red color scheme, and you don't get that with Infinite. Given the way Halo has always worked is that you can tell different like ranks of enemies apart from their colors. You know, blues minor for elites, reds are majors, and so on and so forth. But I also just think that just makes them feel like the Covenant again. Like, I think you could do that in a way where you're able to tell the different ranks apart. What's going on over here? Oh!
You know, for like 20 years, I have had the question, can you hijack the bounty? Wow, the Banshee on Installation 04. Now I know you cannot.
I was kind of under that impression anyway.
Anyways, sorry, please continue.
Was I doing ranting about the Banished colors? The pretty little colors.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys down here. Yeah, they just end up looking and feeling like fighting the Covenant.
Oy.
Especially like weapon-wise. Like some Halo 5 assets making it into Infinite that really don't feel like they belong, like the Halo 5 plasma pistol and plasma turret that are in Infinite that just feel like really weird given the like more faithful aesthetic of the rest of the game. It feels weird, but the Banished I think could have been cool, but they just ended up acting more like the Covenant. I keep wanting to say Covenant. Oh my goodness. Covenant than I would want them to. I think my proposition is give us a new faction. I want to fight something completely new and different. Now I feel like we need to like keep the basic building blocks for a Halo faction that makes like the 30 seconds of fun, makes Halo interesting. We need little cannon fodder dudes. We need like officers that have rechargeable shields, so you have something on your level that you can fight against.
Yep.
Have some sort of like line holder, sort of like defensive auxiliary unit like the Jackals. Have your big heavy infantry like Hunters.
Yep.
Because that's the main before. That's what's always been in Halo. That's what's always worked and hasn't really changed throughout the years. Like those are the guys.
Yeah.
You get extra things like brutes and drones and engineers and stuff. But like Halo 3, the brutes are just elites, but a little different.
Now I remember that you had another idea where it was giving Halo to a new developer.
Yeah.
Let a new team take a crack at it.
we need to get Halo away from 343 Halo Studios because they have had an uninterrupted run of fucking up games for so long. It's a wonder that they are still like the ones in control of this series.
Yeah.
And given like Microsoft's like weird monopoly acquisition of a whole bunch of studios, which I'm not like super in fan of.
No, it's. I mean, they keep closing them down, so there's not that many left.
And Microsoft just like a dumb company that doesn't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
Like they have Bethesda, which has id. It would be so cool to see an id style Halo game. Because like Doom, the modern Doom games, 2016, Eternal, and recently the Dark Ages. I liked that game, not enough to beat it though.
Yeah, I heard it was one of the games of all time.
That game has such a cool aesthetic. I'm so mad that I don't like it that much because it just looks so sick. It would be really cool to see them get their hands on Halo and see what they could do with it.
Right.
I mean, they have the modern COD devs, which modern COD's also in like a horrible place. That sucks.
Yeah, but there's also like this is, my opinion. I'm sure would not. It doesn't really coincide with yours. Because I have this feeling about quite a few modern games where it's like, the cow has been milked? Stop!
Yeah.
Like, there's only so many times one franchise can be good in my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
like it's time to move on.
Move on, or take a break. Like, there was a long time in between, again, going back to id, Doom 3, and Doom 2016.
Okay.
And I think that was enough time for them to come up with like cool, fresh ideas that were actually. Oh my!
Oh boy.
Fuel rod gun elite coming out of nowhere to just rock my shit.
Oh boy.
That was
I thought I
enough
had sprint.
time
I don't have sprint. Oh dear.
for them to.
Oh my.
You okay, free?
Nope.
Okay. That was enough time for them to actually like come up with a new version of Doom that people really clicked with. Like, people really liked Doom 2016. I really like Doom 2016. You really like Doom 2016?
Oh yeah.
And
And I adored Doom Eternal.
yeah, Doom Eternal's phenomenal. I feel like Halo needs some time to just go. It's gotta go away for a bit because they obviously just don't have ideas on what to do with it.
Well, that's another thing is like, I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, maybe a break would help the franchise as opposed to just being done with it. But at the same time, like, they kind of did take a break. Like, from Halo 5 to Infinite, that was, what, 6 years?
Yeah, but that wasn't a break though. They were developing Halo Infinite the whole time.
Whoa.
That's just because their dev cycle was like, I imagine probably some like Halo 2 levels of nightmarish.
Oh, I never survived the bonus rounds. But today, that all changes.
Yeah, we're gonna get them.
I'm gonna get him.
I'm not even sure what the bonus round entails.
I think it's just a harder onslaught of enemies, if I had to.
Isn't it just grunts?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of grunts.
Let other devs do something different with Halo. Like, spin-off games, we've only really got like Halo Wars. And I like Halo Wars. I would like to see them do something different with Halo Wars. I've talked to like our other friends about this. Like, imagine how cool it would be to see like a FromSoft style Halo game. Like, imagine if it's set in like Elite Myth.
Yeah.
So you're like playing as an elite, and you can get that like cool melee combat in there that like FromSoft's known for. Because like they've done Bloodborne for Sony, and they're doing the Duskbloods for Nintendo. It would be cool if we got a FromSoft thing for like Microsoft. I mean, given those two things are like new IPs, but I feel like you could do some cool stuff with Halo. That's like different. Like imagine a Battlefield style thing where you're playing as a Marine.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so sick. Imagine playing stuff from like more of the Covenant perspective. Imagine playing some stuff from the early human and Covenant War. Oh my goodness, Human Covenant War. Like I'd like more of a variety of things, just because what we have now is just kind of, oh, it's underwhelming every single time.
Yep. Feel better now?
That was a half an hour of rambling. Did we talk about anything?
Kind of.
I feel like I should have had like bullet points.
That's okay. Half the time you were talking, and I was like, "Oh, there's a pause," and I haven't been listening. And I'd be like, "Yeah." Well, anyways, there we go. That is the step-by-step way to fix Halo. Take notes, EA.
Yeah,
Activision,
EA.
We're after you next.
Yeah, we're coming. What's the next franchise we should fix, Avery?
I would say Nintendo, but they're perfect.
That's not a franchise.
Wii Sports.
When was the last time there was a Wii Sports game?
Cooking Mama.